it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all had a great week. So in today's video, I am doing super easy Halloween ideas. So these are great for those of you who are beginners, who have no idea what they're doing, who aren't good with art, who aren't good with makeup, who are on a time crunch. These looks take you under 20 minutes. Super easy, super effective. You can use things that you probably already have in your collection, minimal products, and some of them also require some like eyelash curler and a fork, basic stuff that you'll have around the house. So first we have a devil, then we have a clown, then we have a scratched up look, and I love all of them. My favorite is probably the scratched up look and the devil, but all of them are super cool, and I know you guys can achieve them really easily. By the way, I've already done those 3 looks for TikTok, so my face looks a little bit crazy. My face might look a little bit patchy because I've done my makeup like 5 times and I couldn't be bothered doing it perfect again for this video. So I just kind of fix it up, and this is good enough for a base for the video. So yeah, I might look a little bit pasty. I have an hour until I need to upload a campaign, so this is proof that you can do 3 looks under an hour. By the way, if you want to see more of these super easy Halloween idea videos, then just give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I upload every Monday at 8 AM New Zealand time and YouTube shorts every day. And I have a feeling you guys will like these videos because I wanted to do something different this year. You guys know how much I can transform into crazy characters. You guys know what kind of art that I can do, but I really wanted to take it down a notch and just make it super simple this year. I wanted to do looks that are super easy, super achievable, something that you guys can do if you're beginners. And yeah, we're just gonna see how this goes because this is the first year in many years that I have just taken it right down a notch and done basic looks. Back to the basics, I think. So if you want to know how to get these 3 awesome looks, then just keep on watching. So first we're going to do the devil look. So what you'll need is a eyelash curler and you'll need some liquid eyeliner. This is super easy, so I thought I would use an eyelash curler. I have seen different tips and tricks videos online and they use household items. Using an eyelash curler is great if you are not good at drawing like a curved shape. Some people always say to me, oh my gosh, how do you do your makeup looks? I can't even do winged liner. So I was like, well, if you've got a tool that can help you with drawing a shape, then so be it. So we have an eyelash curler because it's got a nice curve and it's going to act like a stamp for our devil horns. So first you're going to literally just line it up with your eyebrow and stamp like this. Bam, first shape. Now you want to add on eyeliner straight after this for the next look. So we're just going to stamp it on and then we're going to stamp on again, but this time we're going to angle it a little bit different, meet from the top and meet at the top of your eyebrow. So make sure you stamp it right on. Done. You didn't even have to draw it, like it is super easy. You just have to go 1 and then slightly on a diagonal 2. 1 devil horn done. Super easy, right guys? By the way, I didn't even tell you what liquid liner I'm using. I'm using the Rimmel London Ink Me Eye and Body Liner. So this one is really good because it's like one that you can paint on almost. This is way better than one of those pens because this actually can go on easily. And this is Rimmel, so this is cheap. I have used a lot of affordable products in today's video as well. And this eyelash curler is Supreme Glow, by the way. They're a cool New Zealand website. Okay, so we're going to do the other horns. So we're going to line it up and stamp like that. Why is this turning out so much better than when I filmed it for the TikTok? Typical. Honestly, that is so typical. Like when I film something, well, I mean, it's good that it's good for YouTube, but I wanted to make it look super easy and it was kind of like not going on properly and going all like patchy, and then I had to like thicken it up and all sorts. So I'm glad it looks super easy in today's video. Okay, so take your eyelash curler again, line it up about there. Voila. Wow, oh my gosh, that turned out so much better than the TikTok one. Okay, so now what you want to do is just take your liner, and because now you've got a guideline, you can just go and just fix any areas that you don't like or that was a little bit patchy. You can thicken up the lines just a little bit, because if you're not good at eyeliner, you've got that guideline now, which is great. Just sharpen the horns up a little bit at the top. Next step, you guys might not be good at eyeliner, but if you are, if you're not too bad, I would just draw a basic eyeliner here, because this just makes it look quite sexy. I find that doing a liquid liner always elongates the eyes and gives more of like a sexy look. So I already had like brown eyeshadow there before, but we are going to do liquid liner. You can do different techniques to do liquid liner as well. There's even those eyeliner stamps if you're really bad at doing eyeliner. That one is totally crooked. See, even I make a mistake. It's because I know I've only got an hour to do all of these looks, so I'm starting to get into a rushy mood. Okay, next step is take a red eyeshadow. So this one is the NYX Primal Colors eyeshadow in Hot Red. I'm just taking a small brush, any brush will do, and then I'm just going to literally fill this in with eyeshadow. So everyone has eyeshadow at home, I am assuming. If you happen to be a guy, then maybe ask your mum, ask your girlfriend. I'm sure they will have an eyeshadow palette. And then because we want to incorporate the red throughout, what we're going to do is take that eyeshadow again. I hope this is in focus. Take the eyeshadow again, and I'm going to zoom in so it's a bit easy for you guys to see. Just pop some under your eyes, because this just adds a pop of red and it looks quite effective, especially if you have blue eyes. This will make your blue eyes pop. You can pop that eyeshadow on your lips as well. You don't even need to have a red lipstick. Now you just need a black eyeshadow. This is also from NYX, the Primal Colors in Hot Black. I don't know if they do these eyeshadows anymore, but just any black eyeshadow will do. And what you want to do is just add a little bit of dimension to these horns, because adding some shading always makes a hell of a difference. So you literally just want to blend down the sides like this and at the top. Don't fill in the whole thing, just at the top and then along the side of the horn. Now same for this one, at the top and on the side of the horn. And then just to add some glam to the lips, we're going to do a little bit of a ombre black here. Just do 2 lines up the side of your lip like this. And the reason why I do this is because it makes it look slightly evil. Just outline your lip with the black shadow. I'm just going to add my NYX Thorn Pricked Wednesday Colour Adjusting Lip Oil. You don't have to do this. If you have a gloss, a red gloss particularly, add it to the centre. And the last step is adding some blood down the corner of your mouth. So what I'm going to do is take my Body Effects paint palette. You can also draw this on with the red eyeshadow, but just for effect, I'm going to do my red paint palette. So if you have a paint palette, red paint, then use that. I'm just going to build this up here and let it drip. I'm just adding a little bit of black in there as well so it's not too red. It is very much so tickling my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the black eyeshadow and just tidy these horns up a little bit more. There, I added a little bit of black in the blood. So there we go guys, I literally did that in 10 minutes, not including all the cuts and stops and talking of this video. So this takes you 10 minutes. It is super easy, super effective. You can do other things you want, like you could add splattered blood on your face, you could wear red and have like a devil tail and a little pitchfork. You could even add contact lenses, so you could add full black contact lenses to really make this makeup look pop. And now onto the scratched up makeup look using a fork. Literally all you need is a fork like this. I'm gonna grab the same red paint from the Body Effects face paint palette. You wanna make sure you've got your clothes covered because you could get this everywhere. So what I'm gonna do, this is water activated paint, so I'm just going to wet the brush, dip it in the paint, swirl it round, and cover this fork with red. This one is probably the easiest look to do. It is so effective and I really like the way this one looks. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag. So in the video I kind of just stamped it on, but I wish I did a more of a drag. So we're gonna go like this, and drag it. So we've got one scratch. Now we're going to line the fork again. Okay, we're gonna put more on the fork and we're going to do it here and drag it like that. There we go. Easy, you don't even have to do the lines. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is take some black eyeshadow from NYX. And wow, this one just turned into a crumble. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to line alongside these red marks. Now that you have a good guideline, we're just gonna add a little bit of black down there because it's gonna add a little bit of depth. Always add depth to your looks when you're doing like things like cuts and stuff. There we go. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the black and just kind of like extendo these lines like that, because you don't want it to look like just some random lines. You actually want to make it look like real. Now I'm just taking the NYX Wednesday Color Adjusting Lip Oil in the shade Thorn Pricked. This one is so cool. It's even got the thing at the top there. I just did a makeup look last week using this new Wednesday collection, so if you want to see it, then go and check it out. I'll leave it in the description in case you haven't seen it yet. But this is cool because this almost looks like scab blood. It's quite gluggy. It's on my lips right now. I love this. This is such a good thing to have just for your lips or adding to any scratches like this because it adds the illusion of wet blood. So you just want to add this on and this just makes it look so much more real. As you can see, it like adds that juicy, wet, freshly scratched look. Okay, now we're going to do this side. And this literally looks like blood. Like, look at that. It's like gluggy oil that looks like blood. It's perfect for this look. I'm gonna cover myself in a towel down here because this is gonna get messy. But I'm going to take the red paint again, just in here, and I'm going to take this big brush. This one is just from Warehouse Stationery. I'm just going to flick the brush to make blood splatters. Oh. Wow. Okay, add a little water. You don't want it to be too dry. If your brush is too dry, then this will not work. And then a bit here. Oh, okay, it's going in my hair. And then what you can do is also grab the brush and just do some dabs around like here. And look at that. That looks cool. Now, just to make it look like I'm dripping in blood, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the red again and on a smaller brush, I'm just going to drip it down from the cut, just here. So you just want to maybe mix this with a little bit of black as well. Okay, as you can see, it is dripping. Let it drip all the way. You can tilt your face to change the direction of the drip. I'm going to add a little bit of black in that line as well. So here's the scratched up makeup look. It looks really cool, really effective. This isn't even using liquid latex or anything crazy. This isn't prosthetics. This isn't scar wax. Those things are a little bit more technical. This is super easy. I literally did it with a fork and a brush and some face paint. So easy as super effective, and it looks like I've been scratched by some kind of animal and you're bleeding. So Yeah, this one's really cool. This is probably one of my favorite ones. I don't know why. I think it's just because it looks so effective, and it literally took like 10 minutes. And just so you can see the effect, this is what this look looks like with contact lenses. This honestly transforms the look and makes it look even more spooky. So if you really want to wow people, then just add in some contact lenses and it makes such a difference. These you can see, like you can still see through these. Everyone always asks like, oh my gosh, can you still see? There's dots in the middle where your pupil is, so yes, you can still see, but it is really hard. Like it looks like I'm looking through a milky, foggy like mist or something. Anyway, let's get on to the clown look. This clown look is super easy. So all you want to do is take a lipstick. This one is MAC Lady Danger. You can take any affordable red lipstick as well. This is probably the most expensive product in this whole tutorial that I'm using. But I love MAC lipsticks. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then what you want to do is take this and make a circle on your nose. An easy circle. And if you're not good at drawing circles, then you could just use something like a circle and then paint this on and then stamp it. Then what you want to do is grab a liquid liner. So I'm using the Rimmel Ink Me Eye and Body Liner. So what you want to do is just outline your lips with this black. Just pretend you're overlining your lips. And make a point like that. So it looks super easy. Just extend the line. And then what you want to do is grab the black eyeliner and just kind of like feather it inwards from the corner of your lip and out. You don't want to work too much with the eyeliner because it's a bit tricky. So we're going to go in with the black eyeshadow, grab it on a brush and just tap in like this and kind of just fade it. This is like doing an ombre lip, so this is probably a little bit of a harder technique compared to the other two looks. So this is probably the hardest look out of the three. You can just see what I'm doing. Make sure all around is harsh black. There's no like streaky lines, because I see people do this and they leave streaks. So just go through the black eyeshadow and make sure it's covered like that. Then you want to grab this black and then go give this little nose here a shading, because just having stark red like that does not look too good. Like that, and then we're going to use the eyeliner and go around that nose. Just go around in it as a circle. Now, time for the little triangles on the face. So that was the hardest part, is doing the lips. The devil horns, I guess, were easier because you could use the eyelash curler, but this is just a straight line. So literally just draw a straight line like that. Like anyone can do that. And then straight line back down. Try and do a line on the other side, the same height. Okay, now do it underneath a triangle. Like this. Now we could use a red eyeshadow, but just literally use that same red lipstick and take a small brush, and you just want to fill in the center of those triangles. Easy, 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 because now you've got your triangles as a guideline and you just want to fill it in like this. Okay, now we're going to do this side, so literally just fill it in. And now we're going to do the same thing as we did to the nose. So take your black eyeshadow again and just do a little bit of black on the sides of these triangles. And this is just going to add a little bit of dimension. And then just under your eyes, just drag the black down like this and kind of give that black to red ombre effect. And you can just drag the black slightly down your cheek like that. And at the top, you can just do a little faint line like that. Okay, and there is the clown look. I really love the hints of red and black, and then wearing a black leather jacket. You feel really badass but sexy at the same time. Okay guys, so this is the look with these contact lenses in, and these are from Body Effects. By the way, all of the contact lenses that I showed today are from Body Effects. These are super creepy. They're like spinny, so they really suit like a clown kind of vibe, and I love the way this just transformed such a simple look. I'm sure your friends, if you did this look, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you look so good, you look so hot. So yeah, I hope you guys can give it a go. Let me know what your favorite look was out of the 3 down below in the comments. I'd love to hear what your favorite was. But all of them I love so much, and all of these take under 20 minutes each. They are super easy. Under 20 minutes, not including your like base makeup. I hope you guys like these more simple, basic tips and tricks videos for Halloween, because I'm gonna film them a lot this year. I'm probably only gonna do like 2 complex looks. Other than that, I'm gonna bring it back to basics, and hope you guys enjoy the new era of simplicity. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I upload every Monday at 8 AM New Zealand time, and YouTube shorts every day. I hope you guys have a great week ahead, and I'll see you in my next week's video. Bye.